Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. You're drumming away, Ali.
Huh?
Drumming away on the table. Excited. Stevie's here as well. Don and Frank. Frank, you were saying you're going on a, a 98, France 98 reunion?
Oh, hello.
Yes, we try to do it every year, but because of the COVID, we didn't do the 2 past years, and we're going to celebrate Aimé Jacquet. That's he just passed the. Well, we never say past. We just celebrated his 80th birthday, 80 years of birthday. So he's our God. He's our, the guy who made us, being champion of the world. So we have to celebrate him, and we're so happy that he's going to be with us tomorrow evening. So I don't know how many we're going to be. I don't know if Zidane's going to be there, if I can ask if he's going to go to the Premier League once, I don't know.
Well, that's a bit old now. United signed a new coach, Frank. That's done now. And who do you know?
Well, but you never know. For next year, maybe, you never know, for July, or June.
Now, there's a lot of Christmas parties coming up, things like that, and we know when it comes to dinner, Frank, there's people you want to avoid being sat next to, Craig Burley. So who would you, out of that French squad, avoid?
Avoid?
Yeah.
I don't want to avoid anybody. Why do you want me to avoid anybody? No, I'm very close to Vicente Lizarazu.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a lunch tomorrow. And we have he works for TV for radio, so I'm gonna be his guest. So I'm very close to Manu Petit as well, and also Christophe Dugarry, because we work together. We worked together, but otherwise, no, I like everybody. But I don't think Laurent Blanc will be there, because he's in Qatar. I don't think, who else? Some other, Thierry Henry, I don't think. We didn't see Thierry Henry, David Trezeguet a lot, They
Why
don't
not?
come quite often. I don't know. You should ask them, I don't have the answer for that.
And who picks up the bill, Frank?
It's sad. It's a kind of a club that we created, and we gave like 8 million euros to charities.
Wow.
Diverse charities, playing games. Now we're too old, so we still have a little bit of money. So that's the club who's going to pay. That's France 98 who's going to pay. That's okay. We still have some money. I think we can have like
7.5 million left.
Dinners if we want.
That's quite a kitty. Flipping heck.
Sounds similar to our budget.
Don, will you have reunions with your former teammates during this time?
No.
Not invited.
And we certainly haven't got 8 million. No, we haven't got 8 million either.
Oh, there you go.
Well, at least we know who Thierry Henry and the other ones that don't turn up won't sit with.
Yeah, exactly. They do not like Frank, do they?
Nope.
I didn't know Henry hated Frank.
I wonder if Frank is going to hand out, when everybody's entering the restaurant, if he's going to hand out his book.
Yes, you're going to give everyone a copy of your book, Frank. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. No, but Lilian Thuram did when this book went out. He gave a book to each of us. But I don't know. I'm not that kind of person. I know that Lizarazu wants one, so I'm going to give it to him very happily. I'm going to give it to him. But otherwise, no. I think they don't care. I don't think they don't need that kind of books, to find their way to success.
Right, let's get on with some questions away from Frank's reunion. Ali, what do you think Barca would have to do to beat Bayern?
Slow the game down, and I mean really slow the game down. Do not allow Bayern Munich to get off and run into spaces, but in order to do that, you have to be very clean with your possession. And Barcelona has proven, even with Xavi, that even though their possession has improved somewhat, slightly, they still turn the ball over in bad areas, and that's when Bayern Munich just goes in transition, and Barcelona has zero chance to keep up with that.
Stevie, is your boy Lukaku? Did you see, by the way, they published all the Ballon d'Or votes?
Lukaku?
And which country voted for who?
No, I didn't see it.
The Scottish journalist had Romelu Lukaku second. Lewandowski fifth.
Oh.
Just say it. That's your boy.
Listen, I'm not surprised one iota.
Why?
I used to stand on Hampden Park with the ball at my feet, and all I could hear from the stand was Get it up the park, Scotland! Get it up the park! I mean, if you started passing that around, they would complain.
Right.
We beat that great Colombia team. We beat them 1-0 at Hampden Park.
Right.
We got completely outplayed, and we were 1-up, and we were trying to slow the game down and knock the ball around at the back, try to kill it off. And the punters are all screaming, "Get it up the park!" So what surprise is it when a Scottish journalist goes for Lukaku over Lewandowski? Seriously. Lukaku? Honestly, I've got to tell you, we played England, the under-21s, semi-final of European Championships.
Right.
Played them at Hampden Park and we got beat 1-0, right? And it was the same. It was get it up the park. Stop messing about at the back with us, the ball. Get it up the back. Anyway, I was on the way home. I go into this chip shop on the way.
Of course.
Yes.
Round the corner for Hampden Park.
Post-game meal.
And I'm standing, listening to this guy talking to the guy that owns the chip shop, waiting his fish and chips.
Right.
Oh, we just don't. We can't pass the ball. We don't know how to do it. We never pass the ball. All we do is kick it long. And I'm standing there, I'm going, are you having a laugh? You were probably the one that was standing behind me shouting, "Get it up the park." They didn't give us a chance to do it.
40 years ago, Stephen,
Honestly.
it's still there.
It's still the same nonsense.
The good thing is that you've turned the page on it.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Don, is Lukaku a good fit for this Tuchel Chelsea team?
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be absolutely fine. I mean, he's got to get himself up to speed, but just because he's been injured and he hasn't scored in like a couple of games, everyone's jumping on the back of him all of a sudden. He's like top scorer in Serie A last season. He'll be absolutely fine.
The Masuaku shot was clearly a shot, and he deserves credit for that.
That's not a Scottish journalist, is it?
What? Craig said he meant it yesterday. Craig said the way that he struck it, he'd have read it.
When do you listen to what Bolly said?
I'm just saying.
What a lot of nonsense.
No,
His toe.
Are you not buying it?
No.
No.
Ain't nothing mean it.
No, Don?
No chance.
No, it hit his toe. Like, if you're trying to whip it in from that angle, Dan, and you hit with your instep, you're going to get a little bit of whip. You hit one with a golf club and it catches the toe. It's exactly what happened. No chance did he mean that.
So, Don, have you had any goals that people didn't think you meant, but in fact you did? Well, a halfway line one, obviously.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I can't claim that. I mean, no, I can't. I mean, to the flip side of that question, Stevie would have played in the game, pretty sure, for Liverpool on my debut, my home debut at Anfield against Sheffield Wednesday. And cross or a corner got whipped in from the right-hand side, got headed to the edge of the 18-yard box. And I went for pure technique, Dan. I went for technique that Verratti would go for, Busquets would go for,
right.
Frank would go for, the technique like that. And I drilled it straight into the floor. Bounced 50 yards up in the air, straight over Chris Woods in the back of the net.
Yes.
1-1.
On your debut, Don.
The worst, on my home debut, it was the worst strike ever. But you'll take it.
I guess you don't remember that, Stevie.
No.
Well.
With Gladbach giving up
chip shop.
6 goals to Freiburg in the first half, what were the most amount of goals the ESPN FC crew gave up in a first half game they played in? Not many at Liverpool, I imagine, Stevie.
No. Sheffield Wednesday. It was live on a Monday night.
Right.
Now, I wasn't expecting to even be at the game. I thought I was going to be out, not even in the squad.
Okay.
And so we trained Sunday morning, and it turns out I was actually in the squad. I was in the 18.
Good communication.
So, because back then we didn't travel to the morning, to the following day.
Yeah.
So day of the game. And I'm sitting in the house Sunday lunchtime, I'm going, there's no way.
Why did you think you weren't going to be in the squad?
Well, because I was out of the team by then.
Okay.
I was in the last year of my deal. I was
Right.
37,
Yeah.
38 maybe
Right.
nearly.
It's the last lap.
So, I was in my last hurrah.
Yes.
So I thought, there's no way. No way I'm even going to be in the bench. I'm certainly not playing. So I went to my local,
Right. This is a public house.
had a few libations.
Right.
Good decision.
Yes.
Probably double figures.
Okay.
Oh,
right,
great.
good, Yes.
Even better decision.
Got to the game.
Yeah.
I'm sat on the bench. And after 20 minutes, it's 3-0.
Right. Not to Sheffield
Not to
Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Right.
And the next minute, Davy Plate goes, Davy going to warmed up. I was like, oh. You got to be kidding me. Anyway, I went on. Get in at half time, 5-0.
Wow.
We actually lost the game 7-2. So we actually drew the second half 2-2.
Oh, that's a nice positive spin.
And actually, I was all right. I actually did all right in the game as well.
Oh, there you go.
I couldn't believe it. I was sat in my chair after the game and I'm thinking, how did I do that?
Wow.
How did I get through that?
Well, you did lose 7-2.
Yes. You didn't quite get through that.
Well,
All that well.
what, for 10 pints?
Okay, context.
Don?
I was involved in a 7-0 at Old Trafford in a cup game. I was on the bench at the time, and Glenn Roeder decided at 7-0 down to put me on.
Oh, that's when you went and hid. This is what your hiding story, isn't it, Don?
Yes, exactly. So I come out the dugout towards the Stretford end. I chucked the right, and I thought, there's no way I'm having any part of this 7-0. It's got nothing to do with me whatsoever. I'm not having my fingerprints on that 7-0. So as I went down to the Stretford end, in the main stand, there was a couple of seats that were empty, and I thought, I'll go and sit in there for the next 15 minutes. And I got one of the Man United fans just to budge up a little bit, and I sat in there just so Glenn Roeder couldn't see me warming up, and then he just forgot. And I just thought, there's no way. What am I going to do at 7-0 down?
How has Glenn Roeder forgotten that you're in the squad?
Well, I mean...
Because he's probably like looking down the right side, and he's probably got so much to worry about on the game, and he might have knew that he sent me out for a warm-up, but there was like 3 or 4 lads warming up. He might have seen one of the French boys, or he might have seen John Moncur, whoever was warming up with me, and 7's going in. It might have been 8, might have been 9, and I'm looking at the clock thinking he's forgot.
Wow.
He's forgot. And I just sat there and I thought, I want nothing to do with this whatsoever.
What a team player Don was, let me tell you.
Wow, yeah, exactly.
What a professional.
Frankie. Frank?
I lost 8-0 against Lille. The last game of the season, we were already relegated with Laval. Half of the team were already on their departure to other clubs, and I was staying. That was my first year for Laval. And I played that game, and I think it was 5-0 half-time. And when they scored the 6-1 second half, I decided to smash their best players, which was Abedi Pelé, the Ayew father.
Wow.
You know, the Ayew play for Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And I smashed him, and I got red carded, and we lost 8-0.
Good, lots of good team players here. That's all. Alejandro?
We were playing World Cup qualifiers against Brazil in Venezuela. Stadium's packed.
Right.
The emotion, national anthem.
Yes.
We're knocking the ball around. We're creating chances. Oh my goodness, are we going to beat Brazil? And then Kaká at that time was flying. Man, he went on a run. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. It's like, but what happened? We were doing so well. Now that whole stadium that was so excited to see us play, first half, every time Brazil touched the ball, they were all-laying us.
Beautiful.
The stadium in Venezuela was clapping for Brazil and all-laying us. And of course, when we came off the field, booing us. It was a great feeling.
I bet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Don, what are the percentage chances that any of your predictions come true?
Well, like what? I said West Ham would end up in the top 4, didn't I?
That's the easiest percentage I've ever asked them.
I think it's a 0, isn't it?
I've not been a million miles out on my calls, have I?
Didn't you say
West
Chelsea
Ham.
had a 0% chance of winning the Champions League last season?
God.
I think that one defined you.
West Ham last year.
Yeah, West Ham 2 years ago.
2 years
top
ago.
4.
Top 4.
Well, I mean, Stevie, come on. Stevie, they were in the top 4 for like 6 months of the season.
Yeah. What about Harry Kane to City? Done deal? 100% happening?
Sources.
Yeah.
People behind the scenes.
Everyone keeps pulling me up on that one. You guys know that deal was done. It's almost like you didn't want the deal to happen just so you could rib me.
Well,
that deal was done.
Well, clearly
Everyone
not.
knows it.
Clearly not, Don.
It was done.
He'd be there. Hueng-Min Son did a Spider-Man celebration after meeting Spurs fan Tom Holland this week. It's a good question. Who was the coolest celebrity you got to meet because they were a fan of your club? Oh, boy. Wow. You must have did you meet some Beatles? Wow. Paul McCartney?
How old did you get up?
Well, 60.
When were the Beatles? They were actually.
But they're still alive. Paul McCartney's still alive.
They actually got defunct in the 60s.
Right. But they could still go to a match, couldn't they? Paul McCartney could still go to a game.
They were living abroad by then.
Right.
You went very Scottish there with your abroad.
Nobody would know. Like
Okay.
Stan Boardman, Jimmy Tarbuck.
Right. These are comedians
Aye, like
back in the day.
real scousers.
Yeah.
That people wouldn't know today.
Did you meet the Queen? Anyone like that?
No. Met Muhammad Ali.
Well,
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Tarbuck and Muhammad
There
Ali.
you go.
Wow.
And
Jimmy
we got
Tarbuck
there in
and
the
Muhammad
end.
Ali.
John was there, we met Nelson Mandela. But I'll tell you what, neither of the two of them told us any jokes.
Right. Oh,
Not
that's
like
it.
Stan and
Yeah, not like your Liverpool
Jimmy
comedians.
Tarbrush.
Right. Frank, I imagine you've met some celebrities during your days.
Yes, at Chelsea we had some, but the most famous one I think was Sir Richard Attenborough, the director and actor. I think everybody knows him. I think he played.
Had to
that,
be somebody
I don't know,
sensible,
the
didn't it?
Lost. How do you say the movie?
Jurassic
with
Park?
The dinosaurs and everything.
Jurassic
yeah,
Park.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the owner of the Jurassic Park. Yeah.
There you go. Did he take you to Jurassic Park?
It was absolutely. No, but he was absolutely fantastic. A fantastic guy, you know. After the games, every game he was coming to see us, and that was one of the biggest celebrity I ever seen at Chelsea.
Oh, well, there you go. Don?
Like Stevie, Nelson Mandela in South Africa, but Ray Winston, big West Ham fan,
Right.
who, if you've seen the movie Departed, that's in my top 3 of all time. Brilliant actor and a massive West Ham fan.
There you go. Ali? Obviously, Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, yes, who was a big Philadelphia Union fan. Well, this is not a name or personality that people would really know, but when you play with the Venezuelan national team, sometimes you get to meet Miss Universe, who came from Venezuela.
Oh.
It's much better than meeting Hugh Jackman. That's all I'm gonna say. Just saying.
Oh, my goodness. Right. Final question. Frank, is there anything Americans or other people do with French food that irritates you?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think I don't know. First, you know, criticizing snail where
Yeah.
you don't know what it is when you taste it. So
I'm not eating snail.
It's sad.
I'm not eating
No, but I wouldn't eat snail without the dressing. Of course, it's disgusting, but with the dressing, it's absolutely fantastic. But whatever. No, nothing much. I think people try to do their best. I remember being on the on holidays with my wife on the. I think it was in our Nevada state, around the how do you say
Grand
that?
Canyon?
Come on. But whatever, it was a hotel, Grand Canyon. Thank you very much. And there was somebody who came very proudly to explain to me what was all the French pastries that they had. And it was very funny because none of them were French. So whatever, but it was very funny.
I just thought about that. I met the president.
And we didn't say anything.
Yeah. You met President Bush and President Obama.
President Bush, President Obama. Those
we
are
go.
celebrities, right?
Yeah, I know.
Counts.
Miss Universe is still.
Yeah, well, no, she's at a
still
different
much
level.
better.
Different level.
Don, you're not a fan of snails?
No, I mean, as soon as Frank mentioned snail, I'm thinking, I'm not eating them.
Have you
Me and
tried them? They're
Stevie are not
really
eating
nice, Don.
snail. I don't
Have you-
care.
have you-
I'm
have
not
you
eating a
tasted it?
snail.
Have you-
Stevie's not eating a snail.
Well, yes, but Stevie's Stevie.
No,
Pardon?
I can't, Frank. I
Snot.
can't eat a snail.
No. You'll have an oyster, though, Don.
And French frog and frog.
Love an
frog.
oyster.
And frogs.
Yeah.
See, but around oyster, there's
Why-
a
why-
texture.
Why,
Oyster-
Frank?
oyster
Why-
and
Frank,
snails.
why would you want to eat Frank, why would you want to eat a snail and a frog?
Dan,
Seriously.
Dan, tell us your experience, Dan, with what you tasted last summer. with me.
It was delicious, Frank. Frank brought me snails, taught me how to eat them properly. It was lovely.
So do you chew it?
Very
But surely there's better things
course
to
you
eat.
chew it. Why
Surely
else
there's
you do
better
it?
things to eat
Because
than
every
a snail
time
and a
when I
frog.
see people eating snails and oysters and all that, they just go like that, chuck it down and go, oh.
Well, that's
So it's like, what's the point of that?
Oysters are lovely as well, Stevie.
So why do people chuck it down quickly before they bulk it back up?
Because they don't know how to eat it.
Exactly, aye. Keep it doing.
Oh, Stevie. Oh, that is it. It's Stevie's birthday next weekend. I think a snails and oysters special.
absolutely.
That'd be beautiful.
Oh, oysters would be great.
Thank you.
Don't forget the frog.
Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your dinner, Frank.
Hey.
Whoa, it sounds good, doesn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah. We will be back tomorrow for more. Be sure to join us then. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.